This is my good friend Sensei that I grew up with. 2 months ago, he knew absolutely nothing about leverage trading. He comes from the meme coin space. He's never touched leverage a day in his life. And on his very first breakout funded account, he ended up passing and he now is trading with $50,000. So buying the challenge for $500, passing it his very first time. Now he has $50,000 to trade with and he can withdraw up to 80% of the profits that he makes with that account. The craziest part is he passed this on one trade. So in this video, I'm going to walk through exactly how he passed this funded account, the strategy that he used, which is also the strategy that I've taught many other people, and how you guys can do the exact same. Okay, so here were the trades that he took. Okay, so he only took a total of 3 trades. And these 2 were both break-even trades. He didn't make anything on either of these trades. He passed his entire funded account with this last trade here. So he was going for high risk to reward trades. So he's risking, let's say, $750 of his funded to make $5,000 in one trade, right? Moving his stop loss to break even pretty quickly. Now, is this the route I would recommend for you guys? I don't think you should be going for risk to reward trades that are this big. But when you use a strategy that Sensei used, it's definitely possible. So the strategy that he used to pass was trading swing failure patterns with bullish divergences. This is a textbook strategy. I've taught this for I don't know how long, years now on this channel. Now, obviously, these are reversion trades. We are in a clear downtrend. So he is looking to catch these reversion moves back up. So a little bit more risky. I usually like trading with the trend, but in this case, it worked out for him. So let's go over what a swing failure pattern is, okay? So what you're looking for is for price to consolidate for a little bit, create these lows that you were seeing here. And then what you're looking for is for price to come beneath these lows and reclaim without displacing lower. So we want to see a quick move below these lows and then reclaim that level. As soon as price reclaims that previous level, you enter the long position with your stop loss at that swing low, targeting a high risk to reward. Okay, on top of this, you also want to see bullish divergences as price is making that lower low. So as price is making that low, momentum is increasing to the upside. So price and momentum are going to be doing the opposite. Okay, so I want you guys to remember this setup in your head. This is what's called a swing failure pattern. You can use this across any time frame. This was the very first strategy that I taught him, and this strategy got him funded. So take notes, guys. So if we look left at this price action, you can see we had this low, right? We took out that low, reclaimed that low actually a few times. And what do you notice about the momentum, right? Forming bullish divergences. So he entered, somewhere around here with his stop loss, a little bit of wiggle room. This was a break-even trade. So he moved his stop loss to break even after the most recent high, which is what I teach. Okay, we weren't really at any sort of high time frame level, kind of in no man's land, but it was still a decent trade. Moving on to the second trade, okay? Same exact thesis, right? Just on a lower time frame. You can see price is not gapping down any lower, right? It's kind of consolidating here, and then we start to push up. You get a break of structure, and check the momentum on the Easy Oscillator. This is our own custom momentum divergence indicator. If you guys want access, you can click the first link in the description below. We see a sweep of liquidity, right? Look at momentum. Momentum is increasing to the upside, right? Forming these bullish divergences as price is making a lower low. And then for our final piece of entry confirmation, we saw that inverse fair value gap, bullish buy signal on the indicator. So we entered somewhere around here, stop loss at that low. And he was very close to passing the entire account on this trade. I don't know why he didn't take a partial here. I literally told him to take partials at least because we were at the local golden pocket fib resistance. If you guys are going to take a trade like this, make sure to at least take partials here. At least take profit 1 here, move your stop to break even. So this ended up being another break even trade for him. And finally, the most recent move, which got him funded, was this trade right here. Okay, same exact thing. Price comes below this previous low to the left here. You can see price is not displacing down, right? We're not gapping down. We're kind of consolidating below this low. Again, clear bullish divergences here. So as price is making a lower low, momentum is increasing to the upside. Okay, all you're waiting for now is a reclaim of that previous low all the way to the left here. So there is your reclaim, bullish candle. That's where he entered the trade. And I believe he hit like a 5 risk to reward on this, passed his entire funded in one trade. That's how we do it, guys. Now, looking at the current Bitcoin price action, I can see we saw another just now actually, right? Sweep of liquidity here on a lower time frame, right? We come below that low, bullish divergence, reclaim that level. There is your long entry, stop loss at that low, break even here at this high. This trade is still running at a 4 risk to reward. So you could have passed your funded account in this one trade. So the great thing about trading SFPs, right, or swing failure pattern, which is just a failure and reclaim, is that it gives you a high risk to reward ratio trade, meaning your risk is very small, right? Let's say you're risking $1,000 here, but your reward is very large. So you're risking, let's say 1,000 to make 4,000 to 5,000. That's how he was able to pass it in one trade. Now, this is one of the many trading strategies I use, one of the many trading strategies I teach. I will say, to make this a little bit better, look for price to be at a high time frame level. Okay, so go to a daily time frame, go to a 4-hour time frame. Look for these key levels, area of support, high time frame fair value gap, that sort of thing. And this just gives you a little bit more confidence when entering the trade. Of course, you can also use the easy algo indicator, looking for some buy signals here, right? Buy a signal right there. Trend bar shifts blue, telling us that, hey, the trend might shift bullish now. And we get that massive run up. Now, will you take losses using this strategy? Of course you will, right? You saw Sensei took 2 break-even trades before that winning trade. But this is trading, right? You're going to take losses. Again, the good thing about this is that your wins will vastly outweigh your losses. So you could even take 2-3 losses in a row and 1 winning trade, you will still be very profitable. To make this strategy even more powerful, use this exact formation during the Monday range. Anytime you see a swing failure pattern of the Monday range, this is going to be another high probability trade. So taking a look at Tau USDT, a coin I've been watching, again, we have our Monday range highs, and we have our Monday range lows. If you guys want to automate this, you can get access to our Monday range algo, also the first link in the description. But check this out, right? Every time you see a swing failure pattern of the Monday highs or lows, you get a really nice move off of it, waiting for those bullish and bearish divergences, right? Even going down to a lower time frame to pinpoint your entry. There's your Monday range low, there's your sweep, there's your bullish divergence, there's your entry. Targeting these highs up here, 3 risks to reward. Waiting for bearish divergences, there's your bearish div. All we're waiting for now is a failure of the Monday high. Stop loss at that high. Again, targeting these lows, another 3 risk to reward ratio, maybe even more if you held all the way down. Again, we get a swing failure pattern of the Monday range low. Price is not gapping down, right? We see a quick move below and then an instant reclaim. We're not breakout retesting lower. So there's your entry, another inverse fair value gap here. Bullish divergences on our oscillator. This is just trading failures and reclaims in combination with momentum. So that was exactly how Sensei was able to pass his very first funded account. We've got a ton of other users crushing on the breakout fundeds as well. I'll leave the link in the description below if you guys want to sign up to Breakout Prop. I'll also leave the link to the pro community, which gives you access to our indicators as well, where you guys can learn directly from myself and other full-time traders. Tons of value in this video, guys. Make sure to leave a like if you have enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel for more trading content, and I'll see you guys next video.